You're welcome to another edition of the program, The Enterprise on People's Television. My name is Anthony. Welcome to today's episode. Promises to be very exciting. On today's episode, we'll be discussing with the president of Dally's Light Planet Limited. Nice to have you join us on the Enterprise.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We would like to know what really inspired you to decide to set up Dally's Light Planet Limited.
Because of shortage of the light in the country, because we're into we're giving supply to banks and all these things to enable them to have enough light to carry out their hotel this thing, and also in our company, people that patronize us mainly is people that bank also patronize, and they are enjoying the light, because it can't rely on Nigerian lights like NEPA and all this, and because of their disappointment. So that's why we decided to set up Dally's Light Planet. A lot of people came into patronize, although it's not only bank. People that have hotel,
okay,
5-star hotels, they have it. Even a company, they patronize also to buy it. So that's why, although it's not full in Nigeria, but because of the people who valued light, they like to have it.
Okay, we know that setting up business in Nigeria can be very difficult. Can you tell us how difficult or how easy was it for you setting up your own business? Did you have to take a loan at any point in time? How easy or difficult was it?
Well, when he talk of loan, he thought that it's easy something. Loan is not easy, you know, because of what is happening in the situation in the country now. Bank, they don't give loan easily. So it's not easy, but by His grace of God, God is seeing us through. It's not easy to set up the business, because we value to have the loan, but problem is that bank cannot give you loan now unless you have a tangible collateral. And even though you have a tangible collateral, it must have a connection in the bank to get it. So it's not something you get loan easily. But if you can see this, which we want. So we didn't even find it easy to establish the country. It's just company. It's God's grace. You understand that we're living. But although there's some people, personal lenders, but it's not easy to get from them, because their length is high. You can't get it like bank. Bank can take 28%, all these things, but private lender, they will do 30%, some 35%, some even 10% per monthly. So it's not easy, but we're believing God. If we have that access of loan, we can take, but we're just managing on our own for now.
Okay, looking at government policies, would you say government policies in the sector which you are, in terms of energy and light. Has it favored people like you in this business?
Well, it affects everybody. Nobody is favored.
Okay.
Nobody. If anybody is telling you that this government policy favors them, is telling you lie. It doesn't favor anybody. But what can we do? We cannot do anything. We are believing God that maybe, as they say, that let us see what will happen next year. Whether everything will be okay. We believe God. Let us see what will happen by next year. But for now, well, it's not favoring us anything. Because situation in the country now, no money, nothing, and you know when there is no money in the country, no business will move. You understand?
Would you say you've suffered some bit of double taxation? Do you have AMAC people coming here and other agents from government coming to tell you to pay for this tax or this one?
Well, they are coming to ask for their tax, which is normal. Nobody now that will establish a company in Nigeria without paying tax. That one is normal due. That every company will pay tax. Yes. But why I like their tax is not much.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's look at staff, getting the right staff. How easy was it for you to get the right kind of staff to work for Dallas Light Planet Limited? Was it easy getting the kind of staff you wanted?
Well, it's not easy, but we have to take engineers. Okay. Because if you look at that access, that the staff's engineer comes in. After taking them, you have to send them for training in abroad to the people that have the factory of our machines. So they have to take them training. So we just have few now. You understand? Because if you say let us start having like 10 or 8 stars, it will shake the company, because we don't have much finance now to carry out for them to be going outside country for the training. So we just have few of them. So that's why it's not easy. But by God's grace, we just have few.
Okay. Can you tell us how, as a business owner, how expensive it is for you running a business on either weekly or monthly basis, if you consider the amount you pay for light and other consumables within the office space? How expensive is it running your business?
Well, it's very expensive, if I might tell you the truth. It's very expensive, but nothing we can do. We have to accept, you know. Like lights and all this, don't normally have lights.
Okay.
You understand? Don't normally have lights. Either where we go to our solar or generator, you know. So we're not finding it easy, but by His grace, nothing we can do.
Okay. Can you give us an idea how much it costs in a month to
run
diesel, buy office equipment and ream of papers and all that? How much does it cost on the average?
If I might tell you, monthly, at least we're spending almost getting to 300 to 400.
Okay.
Yes, you know, and which we're not finding it easy, you know, but nothing we can do.
All right. Can you give us what kind of clients do you have, and how do you go about getting your clients? What kind of advert do you do? How do you get your
No, we normally go to marketing.
Okay.
Yes, we have a marketer session. They normally go to ministries, companies to market our business, and when they go to market, they share handbill. Through the handbill, some come, then some also get in contact to us through, just like as you interview me, they might got our address in the television. So either through there, people comes and patronize us, but mainly marketing. Yes.
All right. Let's look at what kind of products. Can you tell us the quality of a product, and what kind of people come to buy your products? Where do you source your materials, your products from?
It's from US. They have their factory in US, because here they have not yet have factory, but I'm working on it, whether they can have come and establish a factory in Nigeria, so that it will be even easy for us to be picking it from there instead of to go and import, you know. But for now, their company is US.
Okay. All right. Can you give us an idea of the source of your products, where you import them, and the cost implication of importing this product?
Yes, we do it in the Nigeria port, either Apapa or Port.
Okay.
Port Harcourt. Either Apapa. We clear in Port Harcourt, Apapa. We clear also in Port Harcourt, because I thought that the one in Asaba will be ready, but it's not yet ready. Yes.
Right. Also like to know the kind of clients you have. Do you have more of government officials or private individuals making requests for your products?
Yes. Yes, government patronize. Then company. It depends. It depends what you want. There are some that cannot stay without light. Some company depends. Ministry also patronize.
Okay.
Yes.
I would like you to advise those trying to get into the same kind of business you do, what they should do, and the countries or where they should import their products to ensure that business is good for them.
The advice I can give to them is that if they want to buy it in any country, they should make sure that they buy good ones. Because if you don't buy good ones, ACOSU company will not allow that. And once they have problem with them, their goods cannot come in, they cannot clear it. But if they buy good ones, the way I'm advising them, you understand, there will be no problem. They will make it, because it's profit.
All right. Have you ever had an issue with your client where the product you imported or sold got damaged? Who bears the loss of damages?
So we install for them.
Okay.
We equally manage it for them for a while. You understand? It depends on what we agreed. Like if it's a ministry will buy and ask you to install and maintain for 3 years. It depends. But by the time they are no more paying us for the maintenance of it, we will draw.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. For other rivals or people that are doing the same kind of business you're doing, how do you cope with the competition? How do you protect them?
No,
your clients.
Well, thank you very much. It depends on the maintenance. If you are giving them good product and mount it for them, maintain it for them, and it doesn't have problem, we don't have any challenge in that. It depends on you. Some people will come and collect from us, and our engineer will go in there to install it. Okay. They will not maintain it for them, and immediately the people knows us. They say as if they know. They could have come and buy to us direct, and which they are bringing new ones. They will direct them to us direct. Okay. Yes.
All right. Finally, we would like you to analyze and assess your business. How well do you think your business has done over the years?
Yes, it's growing. It depends. You know, before people don't know solar. Okay. They don't know solar. They base on the light and generator. Okay. You understand? But now in the established world we are now, things are getting wide, and the people that buying solar now are more. Okay, and which making our in business to boom. So, and we sell because people are buying it now more than generator. So even about, I can account about how many hotels they have these big generators, but they left it and come to us because they believe that solar is very okay for them, and they cannot go back without unless you didn't maintain it. But once we are maintaining it for them, there is no problem. So know how we'll go down, we'll be going up. No state that cannot buy it. You understand? I even prefer if the government can, be putting more interest in buying it, is better. But whether north, whether east, whether south, whether west, all what we want, let there be light. So it's good for them to buy it, and but mainly now where we have our office is Abuja and Port Harcourt and Lagos. We don't have in far north, we don't have in far east.
Well, why is that? Is it because you don't have a lot of demand from that?
No, it's not. Okay. Why you have it in Port Harcourt and Lagos and Abuja is a place that we have an office, and we believe that people are coming there to patronize them more. Yes.
All right. Finally, just tell us why Dallas, what has made your business really grow from strength to strength?
Well, because of we haven't got an office there, but we're citing whether we can able to put up a branch in that place. Okay. And it depends, mainly North don't give us order. We normally get an order Lagos, Port Harcourt, because that way business is much. You understand? Or like Kano, we're trying to go and establish office there, because Kano also, we normally have some people booking from Kano.
Can you give us an idea how much the cost ranges of this lights you've been talking about?
Well, it depends. It's not much costly, but what causes there is the service. Is the service. Once the service session takes a lot of money, but we do it because we want to retain the customers.
That's how we call it a wrap on today's edition of the program, The Enterprise. We've been talking with the president, Dally's Light Planet Limited, Ngozi Onya, who has taken us through what inspired her to set up this very laudable business and the challenges she has faced. But one thing is for sure, she says if you keep at it and you're consistent, you definitely find success. That's how we call it a wrap on today's edition of the program, The Enterprise. My name is Anthony Momodu, saying thank you for joining me on this very exciting edition. We look forward for another brilliant edition on People's Television. See you next week.
Thank you.